Once you've signed up and you've decided to go with the company, you're going to need to look at your interface, what you see, and you need to look through all of it because it can be intimidating. It can be confusing at first. Take your time. Don't feel rushed. Each site, when you're brand new, will throw a ton of traffic at you to help you get established. So when you do first sign up, have everything you need ready. Have baby wipes, your toys, if you have any, a hand towel, lotion, oil, something to drink in an enclosed cup so you don't spill it everywhere, or bottle. Yeah, have water on hand, and lip gloss and powder for your face. And be prepared to work and work hard. I know it's scary and intimidating and exciting the first time you log on. Take your time about learning the interface. Now, here's something that all the campsites will not tell you. Yes, they throw a bunch of traffic at you to help you get started, but there's a ton of predators who love newbies. They like to get in there and train you right off the bat to do everything for free. They do not care about the terms of service and the fact that you may be doing something that's against the site rules that will get you fired. They also will do fake tips. Yes, and the sites don't warn you about this. I know on StreamMate there's a certain sound that's made when you're tipped, and also on Chatterbait. So if you see a tip and you didn't hear a certain sound that went with it, it may be a fake tip. But you can always go into another, like you can check your account to see if you're credited with that money immediately. If you weren't, it's a fake tip. A lot of guys love to throw a big money and you think you're making all kinds of money and you've made nothing because it's fake tips. Yeah, they also will all tell you to get naked immediately, start doing all kinds of things despite the site rules or your comfortability, because they're trying to train you and get over on you. There are also ones who pretend to be experts and who will give you advice and just do a Skype show with them and they'll tell you how to make money. Don't fall for that. Do not give out your personal email address. Do not give out your Skype. On some sites, giving out your Skype or personal email address will get you fired. But these guys don't care. They do not have your best interest at heart. Take an advice for the guys when you first, because they're the only ones talking to you, so they're your only source of information. It's a bad idea. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It's a bad idea. Take a deep breath. Take your time, to work everything out and figure everything out. You have nothing but time. You have hours and hours of camming in front of you. So take your time to learn everything. Do not feel rushed by them. There are also ones who like to insult you and prey upon any vulnerabilities that they think you may have. They will call you fat. They will call you all kinds of names. Now, they are just happy to make you cry or see you get upset or see you get mad. They're on purposely pushing your buttons for their own entertainment. Most of these sites have the ability to block or silence them. So, I suggest you do that with a smile on your face. That's why I say get to learn your interface. Just smile and block. Don't even have to respond to them. Just smile and block. You're doing yourself a favor. Now, some campsites and some advice sites will say be nice and smile no matter how verbally abusive someone's being to you. But I also can guarantee you that if you treated anybody at that company, any support in email, text, or phone call, they will all tell you unacceptable and will go off on you. So it's funny how they tell you to take that abuse, but nobody in support will accept that kind of abuse from you. You don't have to accept it from the customers either. They're not your customers. Those guys are not going to spend money. they're going to run off money. So why they don't block these guys, I have no idea at all. So block. Learn to figure out how to block, and then just hit that button as many times as it takes to clear those guys out. Yeah. And also the ones who do the fake tips and the ones who ask you to Skype. I'm telling you, the ones who ask you to Skype are the worst ones when you first log on, and a lot of these girls go seeking advice on how to get the most money out of these guys, and most of those guys want you to do things that are technically illegal by visa or illegal in general. They do not have your best interest at heart. Blocking is your best option, because you're going to be, and I know you think, oh, that's just rude, or it really is. You're getting rid of a lot of people who are never going to spend money, who only have bad intentions for you. And you want to have a good experience while you're on cam. So the guys who are going to spend money, the guys who are nice, the guys who are helpful will completely understand. Because they see this every day. Honest to God, they see this every single day. It is your cam room. You are in control. They are not the ones in control. You do not have to accept people barking orders at you and calling you derogatory terms. You set the mood for your room. You're in that control. I know at first it's hard to think of it that way, but it's true. So those people are only going to bring your energy down and your money. They greatly affect your money. So blocking them right off, that you're not losing anything at all. At all. And the ones who do spend money will greatly appreciate it. You're not paying attention to them, to those types, and you'll make more money in the long run. Why these campsites don't warn people about this? Majority, 80% of the people who sign up to campsites never ever go past 2 weeks. And I believe a lot of it is due to those types I am talking about. And nobody's warning these girls. You feel you don't have anyone to talk to about this. You feel isolated, and you're not getting support from the sites on these subjects. But I'm telling you right now, block, 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 block. If anybody's crossing your boundaries, block. If anybody's being rude, block. You do not have to tolerate it. At some point in your camming career, you may become great at dealing with trolls, but in the beginning, nobody is prepared for them. Nobody really knows how to turn a troll into the best paying customer that you have. I have done that. That's a fun game. But in the beginning, trust me, it took me years to develop that skill. But if I see someone who's just being rude and crude and overstepping boundaries and asking for all kinds of free stuff, yeah, I'd rather not pay so much attention to them and bring down my room as I would those who are spending money, and reward them with my attention. So it's kind of like the loudest, squeakiest wheel wants all the attention, but if they're not spending money, well, then you're being rude to those who are by not taking control of your room. So I hope that helps a lot of you newbies, that advice. Lord, I wish I had known it when I first started out. Of course, when I first started out, yeah, I would have gotten in trouble. Actually, I did get in trouble for being mean to them. Didn't stop me, though. Still doesn't. But campsites have become more understanding and let us have more control of our rooms. So, use that. Okay? You won't regret it. Trust me.